Hello, everyone. My name is Jaime Espinoza, and today I will be going over one of the concepts that I have learned in Professor Du's class, which is Com 410 Principles of Communication Research. And I will be talking about stratified random sampling and giving an example. So, a stratified random sample is a probability sampling technique that involves dividing a population into groups or strata based on shared characteristics and then randomly selecting a sample from each group. And here, strata, which is basically the plural of stratum, is based on specific characteristics, which would be race, gender identity, location, sex, etc. And I'm here using the example of quarters for one group and dimes for the second group. So the objective right here that we're trying to figure out is to determine whether our sample population prefers Italian or Mexican cuisine. So we're trying to figure out if they either prefer pizza and lasagna or if they prefer tacos and tamales. And of course, using the quarters and dimes as my representative example. And here we are going to use our formula to add up both of the samples, which would be n equals 20 for the 20 quarters and the 25 for the 25 dimes. Add both of them together. That gives you a total of 45 total for both of the samples. Here we're gonna use our hypothetical calculated sample size, and we're gonna use 12 to go off as a base. Step one here is gonna be to define the strata or stratum, and our strata right here is gonna be either quarters or dimes. Step two, we're gonna assign a number to each sampling unit in each strata, and here we number the coins in each strata to get the total. Going on to step three, we're gonna calculate the number of samples per stratum. And now here we're gonna calculate the percentage of quarters that we have in our population, which is basically 20 divided by n equals 20 divided by 45. So 45 is the total number of all the samples counted. So we do the math here and it comes out to 44%, which of course leaves our sample contribution equaling to 12 times 44%, which gives us our answer to roughly 5. And here we're going to calculate the percentage of dimes within the population, which of course it's the same formula from the last example I showed you. So here we have 20 divided by n, which would equal 25 divided by 45 out of the whole sample. So when you do the math here, it comes out to 56%, which we go and do our sample contribution equaling 12 times 56% leaves us roughly around 7. So that would be our sample that we're going to use. Now to continue to step 4, we are going to perform stratified random sampling per stratum. And right here, we're going to use lottery balls to randomly select our numbers. So with the shuffling of the lottery balls, as if you want to call it, we get 14, 7, 18, 3, and 11 for or quarter strata. And then we do the second draw for the dime stratum. So for the dime stratum, we get the numbers 17, 20, 9, 5, 1, 13, and 25. So we have on one side, we have our 5 strata. And on the second side, which is the dimes, we have our 7 strata. So here we have 12 total samples, which is 5 from the quarter stratum and 7 from the dime stratum. And this is how we do or or sample. And this concludes my extra credit assignment explaining stratified random sampling. Thank you for watching.